Hello, lovely peoples across the group. Greetings to you all. I'm Mavis Nyako, Deroko Technology Official. It's an honor to introduce to you the man of the moment, our inventor, the philosopher, unthinkable, very passionate, Roxanne Kojo Deborah, to give us more detailed explanation on the functions of the spider sensor.
Welcome to Deroko Technology Company. It is your inventor, Roxanne Kojodebra, the end-time inventor of this new era. We are coming to show the world how dangerous electricity is destroying the nature, and the reason why we should move from the analog to the digital system. It is dangerous to use this distribution board, and you are protected by using Deroko technology inventions. What are these differences I am talking of? The differences here is that you having the spider sensor at your house as a landlord, you having this spider sensor, every device in your household is being monitored by leaking of current. But in this system, you never know how dangerous it is for you to use, because nothing is monitoring your device for you. When we come here, we can see to it that we have powerful AI distribution board. Why did I choose the name AI distribution board? Because this consists of the main cutout, original fuses of the live cables, and neutral connections. In this device, we have a special sensor called fault detecting sensor. This fault detecting sensor contains indicators in it that allows you to know that if there is fault. When we talk of fault, it means there is current not flowing in some part of your apartment, or all of the current is not coming through. So, in which way can this AI distribution board let you know that there is fault at hand? Let me check it clear for you. I can off the breakers, circuit breakers, and this distribution board will tend to temper or faulty to tell me that there is no flow of current. Let me turn it off. You can see clearly that this device is telling you that there is light out. You can see clear in front of the AI spider sensor. When the light comes, this distribution board will turn on, telling you that there is current flowing. At the same time, because it is three-phase distribution board, when one line is in low current or when one line cut off, this distribution board will be able to tell you. We are coming to off the red phase to see to it that this device will be able to identify that there is not inflow of current. Let's off it practically to see. we can see clearly that one line, which is the red phase, is off here. The red phase is off here. This distribution board has informed us that there is fault. Signal that if you are using three-phase device, one phase is off. So you need to turn it off to prevent fire outbreak or device faulty. When this problem is solved, you can see clearly that when this problem is solved, this device will let us know that the problem at hand is solved. This is the reason why I created this device. When the light, I'm talking of the live and neutral collide, it's supposed to break the fuse. And when there is high voltage collision, the cutout must break out. And when there is not inflow of current, this device must sensor to tell us that we are not safe or we are at fault. But we can solve it to electrify the problem. But this device here is different from this device. The reason being is that this device will protect all the system and monitor every device being used at the household, at the market, at your business places, filling stations, or other stuffs, and say to you that if there is leakage or device being endangered, this device will signal and tell you the problem. And at the same time, after telling you the problem, this device will make sure to protect other devices from that problem that has been caused by only one device, and at the same time protect the earth. It only generates neutral power from the ground to support your neutral, in which makes the balance of life and neutral to be stable. The use of stabilizer, I'm talking of step down, has caused many fire outbreaks because many people think this device helps stabilize current. So they will reload it so that every gadget on it will burn into ashes. The use of this device has caused many damages to people, but they don't know. For now, in which way does this spider sensor replace this powerful device? Replace that device is by converting neutral power to support the earthing system, to prevent electrocution, and even prevent device from faulty when tender clash. So this is more than the tender arrestor. This is more than the tender arrestor. I have plugged water pumping machine which leaks current or which can cause a higher radiation to the earth, evaporating dangerous mechanisms in the soil, weakening the soil, unable to provide neutral power to protect nature. Many of these devices in the world boreholes has leaks current, and this is causing fire outbreak, electrocution here and there. The reason why I am saying you should help, the whole world must help in producing this powerful device in mass production is that when I turn on my device and there is faulty or it has leaked current, this powerful device within a second will tell me that there is danger at hand. Don't touch the device you are plugging right now. There is danger at hand. Within a second, let's look at this one. We need to turn on this device and see how this device, the powerful device, will respond. Let's see how we are protected by using this device, this powerful device in our houses. When I turn on a device that leaks current, you can see within a second, it has sensed that there is danger. Let me test it that if there is danger at hand. You can see clearly. And let me use the practical board tester to try and see that if there is danger at hand. Clearly, you can see that there is danger. But will this danger affect the whole system on one distribution board or prevent the whole system and protect all devices on it? Then this means let's try it and see. Let's check. The tender rod supposed to electrocute the ground. It happened. The powerful AI device has protected it. All Ethernet system must leak current. But look at, it has prevented that. Let's check. Let's check the blue face. Let's check. And we can see clearly that we are protected. We can see clearly that we are protected. In the old system, when you on this device, the whole system is being corrupted, and it can lead to many dangerous things on earth. That's why I am telling the world that without your support, because this device was invented to solve world climate change challenges caused by electricity. This device was invented in 2025 to eliminate problems from electricity. This is the main reason, the focus of building this powerful device that took a decade to come out with this device. So without this device, using distribution board is not allowed. The whole universe will benefit from this device, and every living organism will be protected from this device on it. Let me turn it off. So, as an individual in your house, or let me say, as a landlord in your house, if someone has rented a room or apartment in your house and the person is using faulty or endangered devices that can burn your property, you need this device to protect that property. Within a second, when that person plugs in faulty devices in his room, you get the signal, and that person also will get the signal that there is danger. So that device being plugged on that on the socket or on the distribution board supposed to get rid of it. You must alert them that you seeing this danger sensor, even if that person has traveled, you should call the authorities for them to open the doors so that you can fix that problem to prevent fire outbreak. Many markets are burning because of people are using faulty devices in the market, and there is no device to signal that danger, and this will lead to collision and will make everything to catch fire. This device is more protective than fire extinguisher. This device is more protective than smoke detector. This device is more protective than fault detector, because fault detector does not detect danger, and you will not be protected because this device is on earth to eliminate such kind of problem. Because you can buy let me say fault detecting machine that will be unable to tell you that there is danger at hand, and you will not be protected. But only when there is not inflow of current that the fault detector will tell you that your apartment is off. That is automatically wrong. The fault detector will even burn to ashes when there is danger leakage. And your fire extinguisher that you have buy and put at your house, that when there is fire outbreak you use that fire extinguisher. I'm telling you the fact today that when there is fire outbreak, you cannot go closer to that fire extinguisher. You will burn to ashes. Your gas will leak current. We have electric gas stoves, and the gas stove will leak current, electrifying that gas, that will generate heat, leading to explosion. So when your electrical burner leaks current, there is the only device that will tell you. There is no device S. There is no device X to tell you that there is problem at hand. So when you see this signal, get rid of this device from the socket, because you need to be protected. You need to be protected. That's why I'm saying that the world must support Deroko technology to produce this device in mass production. And every interested company who will come for an agreement will have authority from this company to go and work on the mass production of this device widely. Authorities must see to it that this device is at every workplaces, in every shape. Without this device, sharks, blue whales, and other stuff will be injured. They will die. The world has seen clearly that cargo ships leaks current, and when they leak current, they do electrocute the water from a diameter of 1 mile or 2 miles away, because salt water is a good conductor of electricity. So due to that, authorities need to make sure that this device is in everywhere, every place. When you know, or how can you know that your device in your house has expired or is faulty? Due to fluctuation of current that has caused these problems. We are not guaranteed that we are protected. But I'll tell you today that you having this powerful device in your house, this invention will protect you from all problems from electricity. Let me allow you to know the analog system we are using and see the differences. With this analog system, I will try this device, this water pumping device being faulty on the analog system. On the analog system, I will try it for the world to be saved. I'll try this device. Let me plug this device in the analog system. And let me turn on. Let me turn it on in the analog system. And let us see something. We can see clearly that we are protected. All faces, I'm talking of the red face, the yellow face, and the blue face, are all in alignment. And we can test the Ethernet system and see to it that there is no problem. The main reason why I said we should move from the analog system and be in the digital system is that the world is in analog system, and the same analog system, they are complaining that they need clean and renewable energy, and the cause of electricity problems at hand is very dangerous and deadly to humanity and nature. Even because God knew it, that is why he let this earth generate neutral power to prevent the UV radiation from the sun. And right now, let me tell you this secret. The world identified clearly that this electrical system is affecting the ground. Light is killing people. Light is killing sea creatures. And they can do nothing about it. So due to that, they must come out with a new system called solar system. And the same solar system generates electricity current that passes through the same process that causes the most dangerous and deadly problem to the earth. Why am I talking about this? The reason being is that in the old system, I'm talking of the analog system, you can see clearly that when one device at your house is being faulty, the whole system is being corrupt. Being a landlord in your house and you as the landlord sitting in your room, someone being a renter who is in your house will plug a faulty device in a socket, and you as the landlord, the electrification or the leakages of current from one socket at hand on the same distribution board will electrify the whole system, and it will lead to electrocution when you are at your bathhouse, when you are at your kitchen. It will lead to electrocution, because when you on the water heater and you are bathing and that person on the faulty device, danger device, within a second the whole earthing system will electrify, leading to your death. So sometimes I hear that people say we want good electrician, we want educated electrician to work on our buildings, to work in our companies for us. There is nothing like that. We need quality cables to do wiring. There is nothing like that. But the standard is the whole system can burn, because the whole system is being corrupt by leakages of current. The world is not protected because devices made of electrical components, ICs, transistors, and other stuffs have expiring date. And when current passes through them and overheat, then they start to leak current in opposite way, affecting the earth, leading to mess of the whole house, leading to radiation, electrocution, fire outbreak, and other stuffs. How can we protect this earth from that dangers generated by electricity? Bringing the solar system, bringing the solar panel on board do not help solve the electrical problems across the world. And it is dangerous to use even the solar panels on earth, because it weakens the ozone layer. The magnetic force being generated by this earth, it weakens it, because the solar panels is made up of magnification lens, which makes the sun to shine higher on earth, destroying creatures and making trees unable to create insects, generating high radiation that affect the birds in the atmosphere. How can we protect that? It is bringing in the spider sensor on board. It is bringing in this powerful device to help save the earth. Let us try the old system. I'm talking of the analog system that we are in, and still complaining of bringing in a renewable energy source. This distribution board was invented by someone, and we have renovated. Innovation has led to this extent, and the whole system of this invention has gone wrong. In which way has it gone wrong? This distribution board contains live and neutral and has a breakers in it, of which when there is fault or dangers at hand, people run to this device to turn it off. They run to this device to turn it off because this device is the protective mechanism of the house. This is how the whole world see this device as a protective mechanism of the whole system. But this is dangerous mechanism that the world has not set eye on it. They have not realized the secret behind this device, destroying lives, burning people, properties, leading to electrocution and other stuff, affecting even the ground. Invention of this device has gone wrong. We will demonstrate how dangerous this device is to the world, for the world to witness, because the world population, 90% of the world population know nothing about electricity and how it functions. And I can clearly tell you, the wiring system that has been designed by electricians all over the world is wrong. How they pass the cables are wrong. They generate problems to the house owners, to the company's owners, and destroy lives. I will try practically demonstrate how the world must do electrical wiring in companies, schools, and other stuffs, marketplaces. Let's check something here clearly and look at something here. I have plugged a faulty device that leaks current, danger device, that is the water pumping machine, on the circuit. And this machine here, when I turn it on, let me on this device for the first time. Okay, so you can see that the red face, the yellow face, and the blue face is on. You can see clearly. Let me off the whole system here. And when I turn on this device, let's check something here. I've turned it on. This device is on. And what has, you can see to it that either this device is performing its function or not. We can see nothing. There is no wrong thing about this device you see here. By underground, there is a secret. Underground, this device leaks current. Let's use the practical board tester to try and see how dangerous this device is. Let's try it. You have seen this device has leaked current around its body. Those people who invented this device have supported the world for so long. So I will say thank you. You have done well. But there is a correction that is leading to destruction of the world, that the world has not recognized it because they know nothing about electricity. And today, I, Deroko, I stand before the world to prove the world wrong by using this distribution board worldwide. How things supposed to be arranged is not how it has been arranged. Let me tell you one thing here. Let me tell this danger device off. I will talk about it. But let me tell you this secret that you haven't realized or know about it. When this device electrified the whole system, you might think that when you are going to work, you need to off everything in your room so that you will be safe. It is a lie. You are not safe. Let us look at something here. We have the red face, the yellow face, talking of the cutout here, and we have the blue face. Okay, let us use only the red face and remove, or let us use only the yellow face and remove other faces from it, and see to it that the indicators are turned off, so that we cannot recognize. You can recognize this problem at hand I am removing the the blue face and removing the red face. So you can see to it that the yellow face, the blue face and the red face here has turned off. Everything is not working here. Everything is not working here. And the only yellow face is performing its function. You can see clearly everything is working on perfectly here. By the secret at hand that is that the earthing system is not electrified here. It's not electrified here. It's not electrified at any place. By so far as this device, the faulty device is plugged on one of the line. When we turn it on, look at something, how dangerous it is. I have off everything in my room. I am protected. When I was coming, I have off everything. So, why is it that I have experienced fire outbreak in my house? Look at the secret here. You have life and neutral. The earth has generated to life, and the neutral is also at that place at hand. So both of them can collide, leading to fire outbreak. And it does not matter that you have turned on your face. You are on the same distribution board. So you are not expelled from the danger at hand. That is why Deroko technology is coming out with a device that will signify dangers at hand and protect other devices from the same distribution board. This is how the system needs to work. That's why I'm telling the whole world that we should support Deroko technology in this new era to come out with a powerful AI device to protect the whole world. And I assure you that things will be possible in the era of Deroko technology. I assure you. The invention of the breaker, I'm talking of circuit breaker, supposed not to be in this distribution board, but supposed to be at the place where they turn on the switch of the socket. That is where the breaker is supposed to be. All sockets in town causes fire outbreak because they think. Because when socket leaks current, or when there is a leakage of current from other faulty devices, this thing start to melt, and what helps the breaker to trigger off will also melt, leading to fire outbreak. That's why people have not recognized this thing. Recently, there was a fire outbreak at Los Angeles, and they were thinking that what is the cause of this fire outbreak, but the secret was there. The fire service personnel knew that secret, but they did not reveal it. What made it tedious for them to off the fire? It was because people in that residential areas were using solar batteries, lithium batteries, and solar system at that places. And when that solar batteries are forced under a specific pressure, it explodes, leading to it unable to help generate excessive fire outbreak. This makes the firefighters unable to solve this fire problem due to the explosion of the lithium batteries and electricals in the system. That was there. Properties were burned into ashes, and they covered this secret. Let me tell you, Prenny, if you have a solar system in your house, then try to get a casket secretly, because your lifespan is being measured by the lithium batteries at your house. That is the secret. It is covered. We need to use the crude oil to satisfy our energy, because we can only track or say effect of that crude oil is the smoke that comes out from it that poisons the whole system. But I will tell you that with authority that smoke is now bound by the electronics exhaust coming from the Deroko technology. That will help save the world. And I assure you that when this device comes to existence, China, USA, UK, Russia, all over the world, authorities. Laws must be made to produce this device in mass production so that authorities will see that this device will be in marketplaces, houses, companies, filling stations, and other stuffs to save every individual, to protect every devices in our household, to tell us that there is a danger at hand. Alert. Many people will sleep and wake up and go and touch their device and get electrocuted to death. But for now, there is a device that will tell you that don't touch that device. When you wake up and you see that there is a sentence being broken telling you that there is danger at hand that can lead to fire outbreak, call the electrical engineers. Let them come and solve the problem, because you have a system that monitors all devices. Many countries across the world uses second-hand goods. The secret is that I want the world to take note that the causative of fire outbreak, many are caused by the stabilizer in our houses. Many are caused by that devices. And it is dangerous to use that device at your house, please. We must protect living organisms. We must protect the earth by accepting Deroko. That he will make the impossible on earth be possible. Thank you.